been a long time coming. I've been a filmmaker for a long time, but I've been teaching a lot. So I've been helping all my students make films for many years, and it's been a long time since I made one of my own. I did do some other things. Matter of fact, I wrote 2 books, and then this short is based on one of the books.
Yeah, that took me off like the beginning with the podcast playing in the background and what was going on. I didn't know, like, am I supposed to be listening to the podcast and watching her actions? Or focus, like, I didn't know where to focus my attention. So I was trying to see like where the podcast was relating to what was going on, or like just walking down the street. But they just talking about quantum theories, and then I got lost in that. Now I seen her take a picture of the stars, and then I'm like, and I remember you saying it was like a sci-fi thing. So I was a little lost.
Absolutely, because I've had a love-hate relationship with the podcast. But it's also going to be like opening credits. So it'll be like another thing in the DP, while she's kind of moving from school back to home.
I mean, I get the setup of it, of what they're talking about, but then while she's trying to text and you're still listening to the podcast at the same time, but you're not sure if you should be looking at her text, which thing is more, because I can't do both at the same time.
Okay.
To what happens to her, like if it's a little closer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we maybe hear that part, or maybe it cuts off right before she goes into these spells. And then I think the one on later on, I think when she was in the bedroom, we get like a fog or a haze around like what's happening with her as far as this multiverse situation. But I think it would have been helpful to have that, like, you know, even when it's first introduced, like, cause we hear her, like the sound effect around her dizziness, and then we see like things happening, and so it's like, you know what I mean? I think the same sort of like fog or haze around it so that we understand she's like experiencing a thing.
I thought in the beginning, you know, when she's outside and they're having the conversation at the car, and then she looks and we see her seeing herself going someplace else, that really made it clear for me that we were in a multiverse.
I appreciate it.
But it's very funny and very charming.
Was it funny and charming?
Yeah, it's very funny. Yes.
I was living.
Yeah. It was
It was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. I liked it a lot. See ya.
very good.
Y'all like
And I like Mary.